Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's kind of been a while. I finally got these Evil Dead 2 figures, Series 2 in. I actually got them about a week ago, but hadn't had a chance to make a review until now. And let's get straight to it. So I'm going to start off here with Battle Ash. Absolutely great figure in my opinion. Pretty much has articulation where the last two figures were. Also Hero from the Sky Ash. Here, the neck, right there, the waist, up here, on the knees, down there. So pretty much a lot of articulation, so you can move Ash into a lot of different positions. I've also struggled a little bit more to get compared to Hero from the Sky Ash, which I kind of quit while I was ahead. I didn't put the gun in his hand, but I had a better luck this time around, and I was able to do so. One thing I will go ahead and say, there of course are differences between Hero from the Sky Ash, as that was a repaint. That was a sepia toned, while this one is more, regular skin. The detail is amazing. You can even see Ash's chest hair. There is no stripe through Ash's hair, and the eyes. I did complain about the eyes a little bit from Hero from the Sky Ash. Now, they pretty much are kind of like the same in this one, but for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to pop out as much to me. So it doesn't bother me as much as it does with Hero from the Sky Ash. I did take some pictures of these figures after I got them for kind of like a cheap photo shoot, whatever, nothing special. And it just, in my opinion, didn't seem to stick out as much to me as Hero from the Sky Ash, and that's probably has to do with the coloring, because the black eyes pop out more, maybe, in a sepia tone versus this figure. Pretty much not much else I could say about this figure. I just really love it. They did a great job. I'll do a 360 for you guys. Absolutely recommend it. It's nice to have Ash in this format, and he actually looks like Ash, which is, for me, important when I get a figure. I really like figures that actually look like what you're supposed to be, so, not a huge fan of the McFarlane figure for that reason. I find it doesn't look like Ash, doesn't look like Bruce Campbell. This one does, and I highly recommend it. If you're gonna get just one Ash, this is probably the one you should get, unless you're a completist like me, or you just really love the idea of having a Deadeye Ash and Farewells to Arms Ash. I'm not saying don't get them, but if you want just one, I recommend this one. He comes with the deer head, which looks great as well. The head moves, so you can get the head tilting to one side a bit if you want. Doesn't come with any tape or adhesive, but it's not really hard to find some, so you can put some to hang it on your wall. That's what I'm going to be doing once I get some. And that's pretty much all I can say about this figure. It's even nice that there's this little deer head that you get with Ash. I mean, technically they could have given you nothing extra. There's that just little incentive to get the figure. So now I'm going to move on to Henrietta over here, which is, in my opinion, amazing figure. The detail is unbelievable. You'll notice that I have Pee-wee head in right now, because you can switch heads with Henrietta. Because when I switch heads, it's going to be a little easier, I think. The detail on this is just absolutely perfect. They did a great job on Henrietta. She has articulation pretty much mostly where Ash has articulation, a little bit in the shoulders, here. Of course, the neck you can remove, so you can always move the neck. Now she does have articulation in the feet and her knees, but there is, I think it's this leg up here, there's less articulation than there is in this leg. Just a little something I noted. I will do a quick 360 on the body. Looks, whoops! That's one thing I was going to point out, which I guess I should just point out now. If you're gonna have Pee-wee head in, you're gonna have a little bit of a harder time to get Henrietta to stand because of the shift in weight in the neck. Kind of moves it to the front. So right now, she's, if I'm not careful, she falls right over. Even the neck itself is has great articulation. Now the neck, one thing you can do is it's very flexible, you can move it into different positions. As you see right now, I just moved it technically a little bit more upwards, and now Henrietta's like screaming to the sky. So, and it's very, very kind of elastic. You can switch it into different positions. You can get the head to be out more here. You can even have like a groove or whatever you'd like. Now, if you're going to do that and you want Henrietta's head to be way down here, you're going to have a harder time to get Henrietta to stand. So that's one thing. You're probably going to want Henrietta to have her head way more up here, just not way down here, so that the weight is shifted. So one thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove her neck and put in this head so you guys can see what that looks like. And she's a little difficult to do with one hand, so I'm going to switch as fast as possible right now. Sorry guys. There you go. So there you go, there's Henrietta without the head. And here is the other head. I'll show you real quick before I switch it. Looks absolutely amazing once again. And let me pop it in real quick. Oops, okay, sorry. I hate having to do this, but I do have to hold the camera. I didn't pop it in all the way, kinda, just did it as quick as possible. So there's Henrietta with the neck. There you go, now it's in more. And once again, looks amazing. I love the side profile, looks just like Ted Raimi, absolutely, just looks like him. They really caught his likeness. They really caught his likeness. And I absolutely love this figure. One thing I really have an opinion on this is that I feel like they could have easily charged extra for this figure. It's just a really well done, really great quality. So in the back right here, as you can see, there's a hole. If you can move, and you can get Henrietta to float. So I'm gonna put her in real quick. I really apologize for all the shaky movement of the camera, but you know, I gotta do it like that. And here you go, now you got Henrietta floating. And must I say, it looks great. Kind of do have Henrietta looking down a little bit, but it's quite normal. Now another thing I will want to point out here is that if you're going to put Pee-wee head in, you're going to have even a harder time to get Henrietta to float in the air because of the, once again, the shift in weight. So I don't exactly recommend that. But, you know, that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to say about these two figures. I really highly recommend them. I really think they're amazing. If you're an Evil Dead 2 fan, even if you're like not really into collecting action figures, these will look great on your collection, on your DVD collection, wherever you choose to put them. And I highly recommend getting both, because then you can put them side by side and they look absolutely great. So this has been NECA's Henrietta and Battle Ash figures. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Really apologize for, you know, the shaky camera, but until next time, I have some more stuff coming in, and I'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.